Draped right on the toe is the lace. The bell goes. Dufty and Kennedy have concluded round one. We'll be back. Round number two lies just ahead. There's a look at Rick Dufty. He's 210 pounds and only 22 years of age against 29-year-old Robert Kennedy. Bit of a slugfest so far. Both men have had their moments and landed some heavy leather up around the head of the other.
The crowd's enjoying this one a lot.
A lot going on, more than you very often see with big folks.
I think that's what they like. They respect the fact that these guys are in there throwing.
Again, a good exchange. They just lean back on their heels and throw. Couple score from Dufty down the center.
Little redness on the nose there of Kennedy. Just across the bridge there. I think he took a real hard shot across the nose. See it there, a little bit of redness.
Like an abrasion, perhaps?
Exactly, a little scrape.
Headgear is useful, but you can still get popped in there.
Especially in the middle where there's nothing.
Yep. Kennedy tries to go to the ribs. There's a good shot by Dufty over the top. And Kennedy comes back.
He got it back.
Quick recovery for Kennedy. Looked like he was going to take a flurry, absorbed one big one, then fought back and got Dufty onto the ropes. Dufty gets off first.
That's because Kennedy is waiting too long. It's a little too tentative.
That one won't count from Dufty. Around behind the shoulder blade, around the side, that's not in the scoring area.
So in effect, those are wasted. Wasted energy and just wasted time.
If you can hook it into the ribs and get in front of that center line, if you will, down the side of the body, you're in good shape. But if you extend your arm too far, you're just going to...
Well, it's a waste. It's like a great shot in tennis that goes out of bounds if it's not in the right area. No good.
That's one that counts.
That one counts, you bet.
Sneaky right hand snuck around the defensive posture of Kennedy and got onto his chin. I figure 4 or 5 blows in that exchange for Dufty.
About a half minute left, though. So we'll see what Kennedy does with it.
We're working the second round. Dufty seems to have a bit more energy stored here.
And he's scoring more.
Whoa, big shot from Kennedy. Dufty felt it. He was delivering one of his own.
But still, an amateur, that's still just one punch that got through.
And the round concludes. A nice conclusion. Got the crowd on their feet and yelling a little bit. They make their way back to the corner. That's Rick Dufty. Paul Soucy is the man who is handling him, and there's Robert Kennedy. Let's go into his corner.
Let it out real slow. He's dead tired, too. Take your deep breath and let it out slow.
I think they're both
Take it deep. Let it out real
deep
slow.
now.
Take another one, let it out real slow. Look, okay?
That's a lot of punches for those big guys to
Right your
throw.
mouth. Right your mouth there.
Keep pressure on him. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, to keep your jab popping, don't wait so long between your jabs. Don't throw your 1-2 when you're close enough, okay? All right, baby. This round will do it. He's dead tired, too. Take it. Can you make it all right? Yeah. All right, then, baby. Act like, give me that towel.
Okay, so obviously the story is, can you go 3 minutes? Let's take a look at some of that great action in round number 2. Rick Dufty in the white trunks. See kind of a grazing blow, and then the big shot comes. This was right just before the bell, and they really got after each other. This was perhaps where he picked up that abrasion on his nose or enhanced it. Now we're into live action in round number 3. Dufty with a big right hand. Freezes Kennedy for a second.
I wonder if that chronic fatigue syndrome that Kennedy had is starting to kick in. I wonder if that's affecting his stamina.
Could very well be, but it is his second set. Oh, big shot by Dufty, and down goes Kennedy.
I suspect that might be all for this fight, because I don't think he's getting up.
And he's going to stop it. He got to 5, and he says, that's enough, Robert. That's enough, Robert.
Yeah, he wants to continue, but that would be very unwise.
Dr. Mike
bring a
Sherbin.
stool in. They need to bring a stool in. There they go.
Dr. Mike Sherbin very quickly into the ring after the referee, Ron Cunningham, said that's enough. Take a look at it. There's the left. Bam. He leaned into it, never saw it coming, and it really snapped him sideways.
Well, that was definitely the power punch of the night.
Absolutely.